Let me go ahead and share our first triumph of the day. Great advice. I use your smoothie recipes and I'm pumping 4 days and seeing great improvement. I didn't know you would be a great help to me. Gerard. All right. Thank you for that, Gerard. And you know what? It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to be able to do that. It's a pleasure to be in this space. And here, let's see. Tom, I'm blown away by the results after the first day of taking two of these nitric oxide tablets. My preferred nitric oxide supplement, the link is below. Now listen, no matter which one you choose, I want you to try to choose one that does not have L-arginine in it. Reference my older videos so you can see why, but that is not, in my opinion, a way that we want to boost nitric oxide levels long term. I prefer a nitrate-based supplement, okay? So great, thank you for sharing that, Tom. And let's see who else. I think we got some others. Okay. Daryl, I started the nitric oxide. All I can say, thanks for the education, Doc. This stuff works. Yes, I love it. I love it. Hopefully some of you are having very similar results from this, from some of this process. This is why I do this. I want to help you optimize in the most natural way possible. Let me share another triumph with you. This is triumphant. This comes from Will. I've been following all your advice and own your smoothie book. Thank you for supporting our E-Function Smoothie Recipe Book 2.0. And I'm seeing results that I thought would never happen again. Yes! Yes, yes, yes! After using my bathmate, I've noticed my member getting dark. I've read that pumping can cause melanin to surface because the little guy doesn't see the sun much. Is this true? Absolutely. So pumping can not only help melanin surface, so you might start to see darkening of the area, but that's okay. The darker the berry, the sweeter the juice, the saying goes. But also, you might even start to notice a little bit of bruising because it is expanding blood vessels and in some instances, like we said, microvascular damage. So kind of breaking them open so that they have to heal in a more positive fashion. So you will see some bruising sometimes. You will see some darkening in some people. And you also, in some people, will just see girth expansion, you know, getting thicker. The water or the hydro part of the pump just really kind of helps plump things up. And I know you guys have been asking, and I'm working on it. Hopefully, our pump will be available soon. So those of you who are having trouble with the bathmate or the Vaxaid or want a more electric version of it, I've got one coming. So stay tuned for that. I'm so excited, you know, because pumping is really, when you start to have trouble, pumping is one of the first things that you want to do, besides, of course, boosting your nitric oxide levels. Look at this, triumph. Hello, Dr. Rachael. I ordered and received the nitric oxide supplements. I noticed a difference within 24 hours. So I want to say everybody is different. Please know that. And so there's some people that will message me and say, Dr. Rachael, I've been taking this for a week or 2 weeks, and I really haven't seen much difference. So it really does depend on the person. But I'll say this too, that the nitrate-based supplement, even if it doesn't work immediately, what it's actually doing is, and this is nitrates in general, this is smoothie recipes, this is your spinach that you're doing, this is your beetroot extract that's high in nitrates that you're actually doing. What the nitrate actually does is help repair and recouple your nitric oxide synthase, or that NOS that we talk about a lot, so that it can actually start back doing what it's supposed to do in your blood vessels, which is help them be healthy enough to relax and expand on demand when you're supposed to do that. So be patient. I have actually seen it take 4 to 6 weeks to actually start to work. I've seen it work immediately. But two, when you're on it, it's some of the changes that it helps with in your body are really subtle, like boosting your immune system, just really helping heal the blood vessels throughout your whole body, you know, helping you manage your blood sugars better, even helping you. There's even some studies to indicate that when nitric oxide levels are higher, that we're able to lose weight easier, weight training and endurance improves. So nitric oxide, once we can boost that, you should actually really feel more energized, just more energized and more power in most ways. And so some of those differences are subtle, but when it comes to erectile health or even vaginal health, those are way more noticeable. Those are way more noticeable. So give it some time. And I always say, for potentially patients of mine who are maybe taking magnesium or adding a new supplement into their regimen, I always say give it 2 to 3 months before you just say, hey, listen, I don't think it did anything for me. And in the case of something like a magnesium or a vitamin D or even a nitric oxide boosting supplement, you want to stay tuned into the subtleties, the subtle changes in your health that you may be noticing, sleeping better, or getting up and feeling re-energized, or not getting as tired or as fatigued as you used to. All of those types of things, especially when you exercise, all of those things can actually be attributed to boosting and improving your body's ability to make nitric oxide.